think I'm live yet. Has it started? I guess it has. Alright. Boys. Stream health. Alright. Has it started? I guess it has. Alright. Boys. Alright. Okay. Here's the problem. If anyone watches this, hi. Alright? If I started a stream a few days ago privately. I thought it was private at least. It wasn't private. So then I made it private because I was trying to test it, because I'm trying to stream now, because like on my main channel, my main gaming channel, I stream, and it's a lot easier than making videos. Now I'm still gonna make videos, don't get me wrong, but I want to have streaming too, like every few months I want to stream, just to make it easier on myself, and just so I can connect with you guys, and also just show you guys what I'm working on. So yeah, let me start this in a second. Hold up, I need to freaking, let me do something. We'll get to drawing in a second. I freaking go on my YouTube channel. I gotta go on YouTube. Because the thing is, I want to add music to my stream, but I need to add it in the description. And the problem is my description, like, it didn't accept the description, I guess, that I put in, because I have so much songs on my playlist. On my YouTube playlist. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to add it in the description of this video. I'm gonna like click. Okay, so while I was about to start the stream, I decided, hey, why don't I do it in the description? Because like there's a feature on Streamlabs where you can like edit the description. Well, like on YouTube too. Before you start a stream, you can edit description before you like start the stream. Before you actually start the stream. So I was like, all right, before you like, I would start the stream. Edit the description before I start the stream. Before you actually start the stream. It didn't work, so I'm gonna see if I can add it here. All right, on the description while I'm actually streaming. I would start the stream. Then I'll just, I guess, reduce the amount of music, or I just won't do music this stream. I don't know. We'll see. Because I want to get the drawing. I don't want to bore you guys. Alright. Oh, don't crash. Don't crash! Kidding. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I guess. Is it too much words? I don't know. I don't know why it's not allowed. Because it's only 2,000 out of 5,000. I don't know. Here, I'll take away. Hold on a second. Sadly, all my streams are going to be like this. It's very boring at the start. Apologize for that. This way? I don't know. For whatever reason, it's not accepting the description. Oh. Are you? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's the Alright, boys. I found out why. It's not. It's because the angle brackets aren't allowed. That's the reason. Are you kidding me? Okay, because in the description I added like these brackets. I didn't even know this. I guess maybe I'm dumb. For when I put in like parentheses music when it said I used brackets, because I don't know, I wanted to be cool, and for whatever reason it doesn't accept it in the description, because I want to be able to play this music. Now there also is one song that I don't know if it's gonna work, but I freaking love this song. Like I don't know if it's gonna be copyrighted or not. So if it gets copyrighted, I'll take it off YouTube. All right, I'll take it. But I love this song, and like I don't know. I feel like it's one of those lo-fi beats that seems like it's not copyrighted, but it doesn't say much in the description, so I can't really figure out if it is or not. Anyways, yeah, this is the freaking. Are you kidding me? Anyways, here we'll get to it in a second. Save. Alright, we can do it. Alright. Let me go back on my channel. Let me just check it's there. I don't want to be boring, so. I don't want to be boring, so. Alright, it's there. Alright. So I'm gonna play the playlist, and if YouTube copyrights me, I'll take it off. But I just freaking love this song so much. Oh my god, I love it. The song for the intro, I don't know. Maybe I sound retarded. Wait, this isn't even right. Hold on.
When advertising on YouTube, I know that making an authentic video with a clear call to action is the key to getting results. That's why YouTube...
What do you think? I look alright. You look great.
Hold up.
What do you think? I look alright. You look great.
I gotta check it.
You married me. You're too crazy for me.
That's why YouTube...
What do you think?
I think the volume's too low.
I look alright. You look great.
I gotta check it.
You married me. You're too crazy for me.
That's why YouTube...
What do you think?
I think the volume's too low.
You look great.
I gotta check it. What's happening? Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna try to also... This might help.
You married me.
This might help.
You married me.
This might help.
You married me.
This might help. I don't freaking know. We'll just... Alright. I'm new to this, alright? I'm new. We're gonna freaking... I'm just gonna try as best I can. I don't freaking know. We'll just... Alright. I'm new to this, alright? I'm new. We're gonna freaking... Alright. Alright. Also, I just want to have music in the background just to make it not weird. Let me freaking... Alright, boys. I don't have 2 monitors. You're gonna have to see my stuff we have going on here. Anyways, I just get to drawing because that's what we're here for. I had to wait till night to do this because for whatever reason also it doesn't show, like I can't take off my microphone from my computer, so there's really no fast way to mute me in case like my brother just comes in my room or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know. So I just wanted to wait till night so there's like less distraction. I don't even know. Am I allowed to just share ads? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna be painting one of my drawings. Don't look for like professional advice here. Like, I'm not a professional at painting. I'm kind of just learning actually, but and also I don't know how well Clip Studio is gonna run. But yeah, here's my like drawing I just did, kind of quick. Instead of feet of one of my characters. I'm trying to get better at shoes. All right. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell this is. Alright. Anyways, we like feet. Alright. I'm gonna close a few things so it doesn't get too good. Alright. Alright, boy. Just gonna try and best thing. I don't freaking know what this is. Wait, what? Ah! So screwy. Anyways. Wait, what's happening here? Yes, but I won't actually hear the music. Alright. So, yeah, so I'm going to pull up my drawing that I actually painted. Because I know it's not here. Well, I didn't paint it. I drew it. But also a good tip that I've learned, because I've been trying to get better at actually painting. A good tip that I've learned over the few past months of looking at tons of, like, picking other media and how to get better at, like, painting, especially in Clip Studio. Also talk about, because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. You get better at painting is like to not physically draw out, like you don't want to ink over your sketch because it doesn't make it as like, okay, you don't have to, but sometimes it's better to just not ink your sketch to make it more flowy, because whenever we ink stuff it becomes more static, and that's why like your sketch can always look more flowy because you're actually thinking about it while designing it. So you just like do a basic sketch and just lay out how you want the sketch to look, and then you like don't really take reference from it. Well, you can, but you don't like retrace it, and you just make your own bigger version. That's what I kind of did here. So we're gonna be trying to paint this, trying to. I'm still learning. But we're gonna try our best here. Also, I know I have a small following, like a freaking small following, because I just kind of started this channel, not too long ago. I haven't been posting really that consistently. But also, I said on one of my past videos that I was getting Clip Studio. Well, I got it, obviously, it's right here. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. But also, what I wanted to also say is, if I ever became bigger, or if you guys are just watching this in the future, or somehow someone's watching this, which I know no one's watching it right now, but you just are, somehow, just hi, and, if, like, on my new streams, or just, like, whenever people come, please ask me questions, because, like, I don't want it to be too awkward, alright? Now, right now it's fine, because there's not really anybody in the stream. But, like, when there's people in the stream, I want to be asked questions so it doesn't feel awkward. I'm just, that's all I'm saying, because, like, also, I want to get better, like, more connected with you guys, and also I think it's better. if like to block out some, like, just like have stuff to do while I'm just drawing, you know what I mean? Anyways, hopefully I can show you guys a few tips or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the flats first. Trying my hardest anyways. Actually no, I'm gonna name it, I'll name it skin. I just alright. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I don't. And also, like, another problem though is like trying to, okay, when you try to make only your sketch and not re-ink it, you still have some guidelines, so it's kind of annoying. So you can't even draw too much guidelines in the first place, because otherwise it's gonna be hard to erase. But I mean, I know you are gonna be painting over it. That's why it's fine to do this. I don't recommend like paint like not inking when you're doing an actual finalized like art piece, but if it's just like a painting, like just a simple painting, I think it's fine. At least from what I know. Anyways, let's freaking try your best here to not even an ink color. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Hold on. Yeah, it's gonna fill in the whole thing, isn't it? Alright. I don't know how I can, like, I'm gonna have to, I really like this brush, by the way, too. I recommend downloading this, like, only in a few, days I've been using Clip Studio. I really like this Ma brush. I downloaded it, I found it off, like, somewhere on YouTube. It's really good, I recommend it. I'm pretty sure it's in like the asset store, so I recommend getting. I don't know. Alright. And also, I'm trying to get used to more keyboard keys. Using my keyboard opposed to my key, like my buttons on my tablet. There's nothing wrong with using buttons on my tablet. It's just it's limited. I don't have too much, and I feel like I want to like be able to do all this stuff like more quicker, just so I don't have to click over everything. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm new to this painting thing, so if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know. All right. Let me just tell you, I've never really painted ever before, like, not too much, besides, like, a little bit in school. I've never been to art school, so, I mean, I am young, but, like, I want to probably go to an art college, but I've never actually been to, like, an art school, like, actual art school, and, like, or, like, art classes. Like, I've been, you know, obviously, like, art classes at, like, regular school, like, just school, but you know what I mean, but I've never actually been to, like, physical art school, and so I've never really painted that much, ever, really. And plus, like, I don't really like having it in my house and in my room, because it gets all messy. I don't know, I feel like an idiot saying that, even though I'm painting it. Anyways, I don't know, it's never really been practical for me, but, like, digital painting, I feel like is a lot better, so I've been trying to learn it. So, yeah, anyways, that's kind of what I've been doing. And somehow I didn't reference these, like, hands, and they actually look decent. Like, you see my, okay, also, make sure to check out my comic. I should actually link that in the description of this stream, too. But make sure you check out my comic. I did link it in the description of the last, my last video, my MS Paint video. Check it out, please. I put in so much work to do it, and you guys see, you'll see in the episode that I'm releasing soon. Like, it takes so much time because I've been trying to learn all this paint stuff. I've been trying to set up a stream, find a correct date. Been watching all these videos on YouTube. Like, most of my day is just taken up by watching videos on YouTube. It's horrible. Yeah, just we don't look at that. say? Oh yeah, but you'll see on my comic that like a lot of the hands I just add like flaps because I just get so annoyed with drawing so many hands. Somehow it looks better. I think that's because I did this as a sketch. Excuse me. I did this as a sketch. Like I said, I didn't ink it. Usually in sketches I won't even do the hands. I'll just do that and eventually ink over it. And I think it's better to do it this way. So yeah. That's that. What am I doing? I could try to fill this in. It's gonna work. Yep. Okay. Never mind. I don't want to get the brush too big because then it's gonna start lagging like crazy. Or at least when someone joins, if you're watching this part, please, like, just in later streams or videos, anything in the description, just ask me questions, please. Even if I'm not a professional, right? I'm obviously not. But I don't know. It gives me something to do, and maybe you can win like a tip or two. I don't know. If you find my art somewhat decent, I don't know. I don't know what you're fond of. I don't know. But anyways. I don't know, like design or anything. I like to say I'm halfway decent at designing characters. I don't know. Anyways, I really like the flow of this pose. Like, and if you couldn't tell, yes, this is a pose from Attack on Titan. This is the pose Eren does. Now, it's ironic that she's having her thumb like that because, you know, Eren bites his thumb. I didn't do that. All right, in the pose he doesn't do that. Well, I mean, in one of the poses he does this, but I just added this on because I thought it looked cool, and I'm like, later I'm like, oh yeah, this is totally Eren. But yeah, this is kind of a spoiler, not gonna lie, but I mean, come on, you were eventually gonna get spoilers. I'm not great at keeping spoilers, especially for my own comics stuff. Like, it's just hard to. But yeah, basically, it says it right here. All right, she okay. I won't explain in full detail, but basically, my power system in my comic is called stresses, and basically it's when they like experience large amounts of stress that most normal humans don't really express that much stress in their lives. So she did, and she gained this power. It's Swan. I'm not gonna tell you anything else, but yeah, basically she summons tons of swans, kind of. That's it. Because otherwise, I mean, you can tell that she does it freaking everywhere. And I don't know how I feel about these. I might have to change some of them. I don't know. They look all right, but yeah. That's that. I don't know, freaking. I did this. Right. Why the. It is better adding, like, I know, like, a color that, like, for value's sake, to add a. Like, what I've learned from painting is to add colors that are darker and lighter than you actually want them to be and then edit them later. But it's just like, oh, I hate doing that because it just triggers me doing it. Because I just want to have the right colors. But I mean, I guess they're right, so I'll just add like a bright green for her. Because this is already kind of really desaturated, so I'm just not going to mess with it. I'll keep the skin the same. And plus I already did it, so might as well. This will be my clothing layer. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't freaking know what this is. I'll put these on different layers. And also, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm trying to develop more of an anime style because my style is not too anime, and I love watching anime. I realized that I want a more anime style. But don't worry, if, like, my comic's still gonna be in this style, and I love this style. but I want more of an anime style too that I can use, so I was practicing that. But because also this style, it's like when you flip it, it looks really wonky. Like it's just how I draw it. I don't know. I just can't fix it. It's just something that happens. Anyways, but it looks really cool from this side. You know, I don't know. And somehow is actually able to draw Setsuna, like my OC, without making her look older. Like, let's skip a round of applause about that, alright? That never happens. I always just draw her really old or really young looking. Because, I don't know, my style, again, like my style, it's cool and all, but for whatever reason, my style just, like, I don't know. It makes every character, like, okay, so you know how, like, some styles, they make characters look younger? My style makes characters, like, for whatever reason, look older. I don't know. Don't ask, right? It just does. But, yeah. I'm just ranting at this point. And I know sometimes I go off topic on my videos. I try not to do that. It's just so hard when, you know, you just have stuff on your mind. Anyways, I think this is part of her little bodysuit thing here, right? What would you call this? Like, I mean, alright. Also, if you can't tell, I don't know if you can, but I based this shirt off of Buccetti from JoJo. The pants I just kind of created, same with the shoes, but the shirt I did. And the thing is, he's wearing more of like a suit, but then I combined this suit that he's wearing with the pants. Well, obviously, I changed the thing a lot. Like, the only really thing that I took inspiration from with Buccetti's, like, outfit is, like, this part at the end. Not even this circular cutout. This looks like something that would be in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But it's not. This is just, I just added this right here. I added everything. The diamonds also gave me inspiration from, because Buccetti, he's like a big heart here. That's like, it seems like another thing JoJo would do. Yeah, I don't know. I was really into JoJo then, and I still am. Like, I have a freaking panel of JoJo on my wall. Excuse me. But like, I think like JoJo helps a lot with just design. Like, freaking watch JoJo, you'll be the best designer ever. Like, I'm being serious. Like, or at least in that time period when you're watching JoJo. I don't know. It gets you so hyped. Like, you just see all those character designs and you instantly just figure out how to make cool designs. I don't know. Like, with outfits. I don't know. I guess I kind of just got lucky too. But yeah. Also, if you're wondering, this isn't, I think I said this already, but this isn't the beginning because she gets this outfit from Okami, which is the older guy. You could call him. He's not that older. He's not that much older, but yeah. Also, probably should put these on a different layer, but I'm not. Oh wait, what? Nani? Kidding. No more JoJo. But yeah. Holy crap. My computer can barely run this program. Or at least all three of these things. All these things in the bottom. Streaming. Combined with drawing is just, it's a whole toll on your computer. Or at least mine, I don't know, yeah. I would say that JoJo's really helped, at least getting better at character design. Like, I'm being serious, like, actually watch the show, you'll see what I'm talking about. Especially, like, the later parts, like, it gets even more crazy with the designs. But yeah, also, like, the wrists here I took from Buccetti's design, I think, but everything else I kind of just made up. Oh, wait. Alright, no, never mind. I thought I was doing it on the line layer. Right. Should I set this to bottom? Set it to multiply. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. Now I know I don't think anyone's commenting, but I can't really tell because I don't have my phone, because I just would estimate no one's commenting on my videos. I don't on my stream at least. So, but I don't know there. So if you are, I'm sorry. And also I found out that if you have something copyrighted, like a music or whatever, it'll just cut you out if you're streaming with it on. I mean, I'm not streaming with all copyrighted music. I'm just streaming with that song. It was at the very beginning that I really like, but also I credited everyone. It's not like I didn't. And it was only that song. That's the only song that's, well, like, it didn't specify whether it was copyrighted or whether it's non-copyrighted or not. I mean, it probably isn't, but, like, it seems like a song that would be. So I just kind of just winged it to see if they're gonna copyright me. I mean, that's kind of a dumb thing to don't do that. Just don't do that. Right. I don't know. Yeah, this is taking it's gonna take way longer because I'm not filling everything in. Instead, I'm just deciding to just color everything in. I'm not even trying to fill it in slightest. I'm just going all out, just coloring the whole thing. That's kind of dumb. But I mean, I do want the stream to go on longer and not show me actually start painting, shading, because, oh boy, do I suck at that. I hope eventually I'll improve this stuff, but yeah. Skin. Yeah. Okay. Want anything else in the different? Maybe the wristbands. Where's the music? Did it play through everything? Okay. DualShock 4 disconnected. Alright, let me check something here. I'm trying to remember this YouTuber I watched, if he does, or he separates the wristbands, like, well, like, I don't know, like, I think he did, but I'm trying to remember. Like the wristbands for the character he was painting. I watch this guy a lot, so I'm trying to remember. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, also, I don't think it really matters whether I have this under this part right here, because this is going to be on top of the green one. If that makes any sense, these love handle type things are going to be on top of this green layer. But, so yeah. This should be actually probably later. I don't know, I was doing that. I can actually, should be like a lighter green, because that's the color of it. I mean, you want to make everything more desaturated. Oh crap, this is where lag starts happening. The brush is getting too big, that's why. Because I'm working with a huge canvas. This is better. I actually like this shade. What if I'm even more like Araki, like the creator of JoJo, where he just changes sometimes the color schemes of the character? I'm not doing that. But that is a cool. I like that color. That's a nice color. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this can be the color scheme inside one of my characters in my comic that I haven't shown yet. Anyways. But yeah. Alright. And then... Alright, actually, I guess these are the same color. But for value's sake, I'll just make them a bit darker. Like the left handles. I don't need to create a vector, yeah. So for the sake of just having values, actually let's make this like way more. Actually, not way more. What am I doing? Because I don't want it to be too saturated. I'll just make it like an orange. It's ugly. Let's do. Ah, ugly. I mean, somewhat. I don't know. You can call it ugly if you want. It's just too ugly for me. Maybe that'll do. I'll just keep these on the same layer. So if I wanna, even if I wanna select one, I just use the lasso on this layer and I'll select that one. If that makes any sense. These will be the, I'll change this to like a, because what color is this? I'm pretty sure it's a green. No, I'm pretty sure it's actually like a red. Yeah, I made it a pink. It's, yeah, I remember. It's this color right here. So also it's like a purple. I'm just trying to choose whatever. I mean, this might sound really amateur, whatever I'm doing. Like the way I'm choosing these colors, I don't know, I'm just trying to choose whatever colors, but just keep them saturated and just kind of keep them with the same sort of tone. I mean, not really. I mean, you can tell I'm just kind of doing whatever, but I'm trying. How about, yeah, I'll do the ones down here, because they're all the same color. I don't have my character sheet because it doesn't pull up in this software, because I did it in Krita. That's my old software I used. Did it in this software right here. and because I did that, it doesn't show up. It shows up as a creative file, which is fine. I could change it to like a JPEG or whatever to make it show up. I don't really care. I mean, I should because it's a character sheet or whatever. I mean, what I can do is I can just, so it doesn't save me all this thinking. Saves me all this thinking. I mean, just don't mind my camera. Yeah, these are like my old paintings from like a month ago. I would like to say I've kind of improved. This is, and also this image, I don't know. This image is a video right here, a speed paint. I'm gonna eventually probably get to on my channel. I've probably gone past it like 8,000 times because I forgot what I was even looking for a second. Oh, it's lagging so much. Here, let me use my mouse. Wait, right here. I don't know if it's gonna pull up in Krita though. Yeah, I might do that. That's annoying. I don't want to pull up Krita. But I mean, yeah, what else would it pull up? No, that's gonna be. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be too laggy. No. Whatever. Wait, what? What happened? Whatever. Yeah, because I'm not sure. I don't remember if this is the same color as this. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, this is like a greenish color. For the crotch area and the wrinkles. I mean, that sounds really great. You know what I mean. This, I don't know what this is called. Right? I use this a lot in my style. I don't know what it's even called. I guess I should. If it's even called anything, I would think it is. But it's taking forever to pull. Right. Oh, now I'm not used to this at all. Look at how I used to draw. This wasn't even that long ago. Look at my bodies. Because you guys saw me do the Okami character sheet for that. That's basically the older dude, if you want. Anyways. Now, I've kind of also changed a bit about her design since then. I don't have these things in the back. I mean, actually, I should probably. That probably makes the character design look better, but I don't. Yeah. I don't really add color dodge here anymore. But yeah, that's just. I just add that green now. Right. Yeah, okay. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I know. I do remember having these green, like this part of her outfit. Oh no, I think I know why. It's because her whole outfit, basically, the idea for it is it's flipped. Wait, okay, so the inside of her whole outfit, Setsuna outfit, is like green. It's inverted green because like she's a perfectionist. She wants that. I forgot about that. But that outfit I did for Webtoon, like the first outfit she wears, I guess the inside is red. Cause that's what I drew. That's what I remember drawing. I'm not gonna pull up Webtoon. It's gonna be too much. I didn't even mean to pull up Game Labs. Anyways. Yeah. So I don't know. So yeah, I guess for this outfit she's supposed to have green. I'm pulling up everything wrong. Anyways, yeah. So I guess I'll just set it to the same color I do for, I mean, okay. Because this is, okay. Is this green? I guess it is green. Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. I'll just keep the same. But we'll just keep these in different layers. Yeah, because these are both, oh, look how, like, okay, anyways, the proportions are so wrong. And anyways, yeah, so the green here, like, okay, I think now I kind of just draw her yellow here, and then I just, in between, for shading, I do green. Anyways, I'll just make this green. See, look how much better I've gotten. I would like to say I've improved a bit, and that's only, what has that been, like a few months? Because I've only had my setup for now a year almost. Because I got this last Christmas, my computer. And I got Credo around then. So I was like, that was probably like a decent, probably like 5 months ago. I would like to say I've still, even since then, improved ton. But yeah. So I guess we'll just set these as 2 different tones, but they're both going to be green. Just, I don't even know. Why not? Why not? I mean, should we? You know, I'm just going to. Just to keep it more organized. We'll just use this the pink color. Anyways, alright. Just to help me remember that those are all green. Or at least the same color. I think that's what made it fun. Also, let's name some of these layers. What the frick did I just do? I don't even freaking know. Alright. Okay, I guess it doesn't let me scroll through them because they're not long. Anyways, alright, this is the shirt. I'll just call it shirt, just to simplify it. Oh, what is this? Shirt. Which one is this? So these are, I'll just call them love handles, because that's where is that even how you spell it? Don't freaking count me on that one. What is this? Is just what is this? Is this I don't even know what it is. Yeah, okay, this is the liner. Wrists. I don't know. What do you even call these? Let's go wrist. Why not? Why not? Why not? And sketch. It's more like a sketch, so. Alright. You get the shirt. I just like naming all my layers. I just find it easier that way. And I know you should set like your sketch or your ink, whatever it is, to like a vector layer, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I just don't worry about that. You know, I just do what I want. That sounds really savage. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so I'll do the hair. Why not? Why not? Actually, no. Should it be? Here's the thing, because the skin is coming forward in front of the hair here. So you'd be like, all right, Andrea, that's obvious. You have to make the hair before the skin color, or the hair color before the skin color. But then the problem is then it's like behind this, and this is like really messy. You know what I mean? I want to clean this part up. All right, I just have to go around the thumb, I guess. Anyways. Because I feel like I'll run into tons of problems if I put it behind the skin. Let's try to close this to not have to color this whole thing in. And also, like, I was planning on making a video on how to find your style. Because, I mean, now I've actually found my style, so I feel, like, genuinely able to, like, talk about that, even though if it wouldn't be the best video. Because I feel like I have some tips that nobody's really ever talked about. No, I sound like an idiot. You guys probably are like, well, what the hell? Like, you're such a liar. Like, you don't have any other tips than anybody else. No, I do. Honestly, actually, I don't know if I haven't seen every video about how to make your style. But from the videos I've seen, at least on YouTube, of like how to find your style, I have a few tips. I mean, I could just go over them right now, like very briefly, because I don't know if I was ever gonna make it into a video, mainly just because I don't feel like I have the confidence to talk about it, because I've always been drawing back. Like, I've given it as, like, I've taken into consideration. Oh yeah, I also realized this is all pink. Oh my god. Alright, we'll just recolor it after. I've taken into consideration, like, making the video, but I've just kind of backed down because I just felt like I shouldn't talk about this because, you know, I've kind of just found my style recently and I'm still very young. So I've backed down before, but I mean, I should do it because I'm usually not one to back down to things like that, but I don't know. Yeah, so basically what I have for tips to find your style, well, the way I found my style, I mean, if you even want to freaking call this style, look at this, I'm kidding. This is how I found it, and I feel like this is legitimately what you would call the quickest way to find your style. In fact, it's really easy to find your style this way. Like, I'm being serious. It's a really easy method. Nobody's, at least from what I've seen, straight up, like, the info I've seen on YouTube and stuff is just like, alright, it'll come with time. You just gotta keep drawing, keep using references. Now, what I have for you, like, what I would say to that is, yes, you use references, obviously, to influence your style. It's basically, your style is just a conjumbled version of just every artist's, like, style that you like, and you just make it your own. Alright, so it's kind of like copying, but also not. So you just take tons of artists, like, just, like, name off a few artists you really like. Like, for example, I really like this Japanese artist. His name's Akihito Yoshitomi. Search him up on Instagram. He's like, I don't know if he actually has an Instagram. I think I'm following him on Instagram. He has a Twitter, I know that. And he's on YouTube. That man, like, I think he makes manga or whatever. He's so good at art. That's someone that I really like. And so I didn't really base my art style off of him because I found him also after I already came up with my art style. But, like, let's say you really like someone like that, and, like, let's say, okay, let's also take, like, shows, like, not just anime, but, like, let's say you like Steven Universe, right? So you want to get a more cartoony stuff. You like Steven Universe, right? So what you do is you kind of take, like, some elements, like, how to, like, let's say, alright, I like Steven Universe's eyes. Now, I don't watch Steven Universe. I know people are gonna hate me for this. I don't watch Steven Universe. I don't know, like, really the, like, style of Steven Universe. Like, let's say Naruto, right? Actually, let's do Dragon Ball. That's easy. I don't really remember Naruto's eyes as much. Dragon Ball. It's something like this. Don't quote me. No, actually, nah. That's wrong. I don't know. You guys get what I'm talking about. It's something like that. Right? Dragon Ball's eyes. Like that, right? And also, I remember Demon Slayer is something like... It's something like that, alright? Something like that. So, you really like the style. And you're like, hey, I really like Dragon Ball, and I like Steven Universe. So you combine them. Like, let's say you like the way Steven Universe does their pupils, or you like in some shots that they add a heart in their pupils. I don't know if they do that, but I've seen some cartoons do that, and you like that. So like whenever someone falls in love or just likes something, like let's say they're like geeking out on something, you do that in your style, and then you combine them, and then you draw it, and then what happens is you do this a lot, whereas you just keep drawing the eyes in that style or whatever, like multiple times, like do it 100 times or whatever. Not like it doesn't have to be all together, but just like every few days or at least every day, just draw it, and don't look at how you first drew it, or don't look at how like, okay, for the first day you can or whatever, but don't like eventually don't look at after like the few days after, like second, third day, whatever, don't look at the style of the eye anymore that you wanted to copy, or not just eye, but anything obviously of what you wanted to copy, like style of the Dragon Ball's eyes, like Dragon Ball eye that you wanted to copy. Don't look at that reference anymore for like what you wanted to look like, and just keep drawing it. And eventually you're gonna realize that you're just gonna like subconsciously just change it into your own way, and that's how you find it. Basically, for me, it was Naruto. Now, I don't even, honestly, to be honest with you, I don't remember Naruto's eyes. It's something, I think, like this. Something like this. Why am I erasing? But I kind of matched that also with this artist that I really like on YouTube. Her name is Drawing with Waffles. I'm sure you guys have heard of her. She kind of actually has the same eye as me. And does this somewhat. I think she does this sometimes, but she does it more short and does that or whatever. Honestly, I don't even know if she does that. She just does that or something like that, and I kind of mash these together. Now you're probably like, well, what the hell? This doesn't look like these two, like your style doesn't look like these two combined. Well, actually, a character that I really liked in Naruto, his name's like Itachi. His eyes were kind of different. They're like that, but they're like have a longer line. So now you can start seeing I mashed them, and then eventually I just stopped looking at the reference of these two, and I kind of just eventually subconsciously just made the line like sharper at the edge. You gotta use, like, I feel like this really helps people way more when you show how your style was developed, instead of just giving examples, or like not just giving examples, but just like listing how, because I feel like people learn so much better with examples. So yeah, that's how I found my style, just by repeatedly doing something that I don't really remember how it looked, but kind of just trying to adapt it into my own way. I'm trying to sound really like smart here. I'm not. I promise. I'm not the best with this stuff, but I'm just trying to give you guys tips. So yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever gonna see that, but if you do, there you go. You're welcome. You might have just earned yourself some great art advice. I don't know. I honestly don't even know. But I would say that really helped me. That's how I found my style. So, I mean, also it's eventually just build up for like everything else. I eventually just developed it here. I've developed more recently with the mouth. My mouth used to be more like, I think, something like this, because on my original storyboard it used to be something like this or whatever, like that. It's more even JoJo reference. Sometimes I would even add the full lip. It's exactly like JoJo. But eventually I changed that and kind of mixed this mouth with like the style of Monogatari, like that anime I've been watching. And they kind of have like more of this sharp edge at the bottom of the lip, and they kind of like do this a little bit, but I kind of simplified it. I add this. This is from JoJo, these upper lip and bottom, and I kind of just mash in my own. And they also sometimes have these things at the end. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of just mash things together. I don't even remember too much how those like styles looked, because I don't remember. I just know how I adapted it. That's all you need to know. And once you do that, you found your style. So you're welcome. But I feel that honestly, it only takes a few days to get your style of that method, because it only takes a few days to forget something, right? It only takes a few days to forget the reference, and you'll have your own developed version. Now, it's like, again, like, it'll take longer for some people that don't exactly forget like how you do this in this style. But eventually, I'm telling you, like, in a few, at least even like at least, I mean, at most a month, and you're like, you can even look back and your style of like how you used to draw that Dragon Ball eye in that style, in Dragon Ball style, is gonna look way different than Dragon Ball style, and you're gonna be like, hey, this is my style for eyes, because you're probably like, well, that's just robbing eyes, but no, because you subconsciously changed it, so that's really how you want to draw your eyes, because you mixed it with things that you wanted. But now you actually somewhat changed it into actually how you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm kind of ranting too much about this, but I think you guys understand. This is taking me way too long. I might just do flats. I also don't want to embarrass myself too much. In front of painting. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Should actually have. Hold up. Nani? But yeah. So I guess if anybody needs help with that, if they ask me later in like comments, hopefully if I get bigger, I'll just tell them to go to this stream or whatever, or just maybe I'll re-talk about it, but or actually maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't know. Maybe making it actually, and also making the video a bit more planned out than that. But I mean, I think that was a decent representation of what I was trying to say. Somewhat. And also another style, like, just think of, like, even if you've developed your style, you're always improving it, by the way. You're always improving your style, like, you just saw, like, I changed this mouth really recently. Like, I found these eyes, like, a long time ago, because 2 years ago, okay, now I did start doing this 2 years ago, and again, like, I did this unintentionally. Like, I found my style by combining these two things unintentionally. And eventually subconsciously just forgetting and just like making it my own. Now that's why people say, oh, it'll eventually take time, because you'll eventually start drawing other people's styles, and eventually you'll realize like, hey, this has changed. I've made it my own, because you have. But I'm like straight up trying to directly tell you how it happens, like, so you know how to like make it, how to like find your style faster. But also, yeah, like, I found these eyes, like, 2 years ago. Well, I didn't find the eyes 2 years ago. I drew, like, a lot of Naruto eyes 2 years ago because I was really into Naruto. So I just drew the eyes a ton. And I found eventually that I tried to draw, like, well, I didn't even try to draw Drawing with Waffles eyes, like, too much. I think I just watched her videos a lot, but I never really, I think it was mainly just, Naruto's, like Itachi's eyes, and just trying to combine it with other things. Eventually, I just subconsciously change it. Now, for me, I think it was a bit longer, because I did that 2 years ago, and I think just recently, I don't remember exactly when I started, like, finding that I did these eyes. Probably, like, a year ago. Probably 9 months ago. So, it's pretty recent. So, I mean, yes, it's taken, like, 2 years, but, hey, like, it's better than still not finding your style after, like, 9 years. And I did say 1 month, but I didn't know that I was subconsciously trying to change it. Like, I didn't know then that this is how you find your style. I was just finding it unintentionally. But if I'm straight up telling you this is how it works, then you guys might find your style faster. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's that. I'm ranting too much. But yeah, I gotta start working this more. Let me change the color of this. What do I want to change this to? What? This kind of already is her hair color, but I'll probably set this darker. More of a blue. Well, can I fill it in? I think so, right? Yeah, because it's already... It's already locked transparency. But yeah, that's that. I hope that helped. At least a little bit. Even if it just gave you like the knowledge on to go to the right, like even if it gave you the knowledge to find your style and go on the right path, that makes me happy. That I'm somewhat helping people. Somewhat. And also one thing I've also realized, anyways, oh my god, is to never, like, okay, I'm not gonna do this right away, I'm not gonna do this yet, but, okay, when I do decide that I wanna color in the eyes right here, or, I mean, not color in, but I wanna take away from the skin color of the eyes right here, like, let's say I don't want, obviously, I'm eventually gonna wanna make this white again. Don't just erase it or add white on top. Don't do that. I recommend adding more of like an off yellow to it, just to like add more variety, and so it won't look exactly like the canvas. Now that's too yellow, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like, make it a very, very desaturated yellow, and it'll be white, but just not completely white, an off white, and that looks. It doesn't honestly look better. It just adds more variety, honestly, to your painting. At least, I mean, not just painting. This is what you should do for drawing too. I mean, at least this is what I found out. I don't know if it really adds variety. Just to me, it seems like it adds variety. So I'm just gonna say that to sound smart. But yeah. All right. This should be over the hair too. Actually, it shouldn't be over this hair strand. But I'm gonna. It shouldn't be over this hair strand earring, but I'm just gonna add the earring over the hair, anyways, because it's all one layer. Oh wait, where's the music? I just realized, like, where's this music? Oh, I think I paused it. Yeah, I must have paused it when I was looking through the music. How have I not realized? I don't know. I'm dumb. It's been kind of quiet. Anyways. Yeah. So I'll use this color the same because the earring is also yellow. But because the outfit, the shirt's yellow. But I'll maybe make it a little bit more saturated because it's in the shade, so it's a bit darker. What is this? Nani? Airbrush tool. Yeah, also, like, people say to either really use it, like, people use the airbrush all the time or they don't use it at all. Like, I never really used the airbrush until recently because I found out it's great for, like, blush. Like, I just found that out, kind of. And also just for blending, like, it is great for that stuff. I don't recommend using it, though, for, like, shading and stuff. I mean, shading is fine, kind of. But, like, just coloring the whole skin, don't do that. That's dumb. It's retarded. It's gonna look so, like, I don't know, it's gonna look textured, like, in a weird way. If that makes any sense. I mean, if that's the style you're going for, by all means. But, I mean, most of the time, if you want it to look halfway decent. Because, I mean, I can just try to show you guys. Let's just try. I'll just show this as an example. We'll do a soft airbrush. Let's set this to a normal skin tone, just to actually, even though I'm not gonna use this, just show you guys how it would normally look. I was done with the painting too. Look how weird this looks. Now I know, like, from a distance too, you're not gonna realize it too much, and you'd be like, well, that looks fine. When you zoom in just a little bit, like, especially if you're doing comics and they zoom in closer in your art, like, I don't know, it just kind of, like, you can't see it too much. It just gives this grainy texture, like grainy feel, and it like I think it lightens it up a bit. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It just kind of changes everything, and it just I don't know. Just don't use the airbrush. That's what I'm trying to say. Just don't use it. It's only good for like some shading, very minimal. Because also in Clip Studio, I do like they have a shading like airbrush tool. I've never used it. I've only really used soft. Like I've never even used any of these besides really soft. But that is cool that they have that, and I recommend using only really soft, because the soft airbrushes are gonna use the most. Because like again, I said only use really the soft brush. Only use this airbrush when you're doing like blending a little bit, or like blush and like a blush around the skin. So you'd only really use the soft airbrush for that. Yeah. I just wanted to look at this. 90. That actually does look kind of cool. I'm not gonna add it obviously because it just makes no sense. But yeah. Those look kind of cool. I want to test some of these. Drop what? No. Oh my god. What happened? Yeah, this probably looks like cool ones. I've seen, I think this brush used a lot in webcomics. Because also, like, a lot of creators use Clip Studio Paint, which is really cool. I recommend it a lot for comics. It's great. It's great for comics. Just like, it's always on sale. I didn't buy it on sale. But I'm doing it. I'm paying it monthly. I'm getting it monthly. So yeah, I'm getting it. I'm doing like I think it's like $4 a month until eventually equals it, because I have Pro, so it eventually equals out to 40, 50. I don't know. It says sometimes 40 something. I don't. It's all over the place. I think it's like $50 though. It's really. It's a great software. So I definitely recommend it. Just if you can't spend 40, just wait. It's sometimes I think it goes on sale for sometimes like $20. It's insane. And there's all these features. Like I think it gives you a few extra comic things in the EX, but like to be honest, like it's another few $100, and like if you've used Photoshop before and you're like willing to pay that much for a software, I guess. But if you're like me and you just really use the free stuff or cheap stuff most of the time, just buy Pro. It's perfectly fine. What am I, sponsored? I'm not sponsored. I'm just saying it's a good program. I'm not. Of course, I'm not sponsored. All right. But yeah. I don't know why I was doing it with skin layer too. Anyways, we got that done. Sometimes you want to add like the shirt and pants on the same layer, but since the shirt and pants are really close together in this character for her, I don't like to do that, because like I guess you can lasso it off to only, like, for example, these are on the same layer, these two love handle things, but you can just, for example, lasso one to select one. If that makes any sense, to just be on that layer, because otherwise, if you just try to color one on some, you know what I mean, it'll like affect both, kind of. If you're trying to like fill or do whatever to it. But yeah. Since this is also, again, like the same color as the pants, I'll do this, but I'll probably change it a bit. I did saturate that more. I don't want stuff too saturated. Like, again, I'm gonna change it, I know, for like, when I'll change the hues for when I'm done with my flats. But I just don't like things. Like, it's not good to have things too saturated, because then you want to be able to build up on painting. I've learned that, by the way, right? I'm not too dumb. with like, and so you want to start desaturated, I mean, and then build up eventually more saturated. So I mean, we can just find another color, I guess. I mean, I probably honestly should have used more of a light green. I don't know. I'm not gonna change it. Looks the same. It's just, that's blue. I'm not great. I'm fine with values. It's just when it comes to like this type of stuff, like painting values, like in a painting, I'm not the best. All right, I'll just be straight up. I forgot to put this on the sim. I'll just have this on the solid layer. Why not? Actually, I'll have it on the low handle layer. Why not? I'll do that right now. Why not? Because isn't this the same again as like... So wouldn't this be also pink, actually? It would be, right? Well, let's add this. Right, so we can go back to it. Like to make this the same color, well, green, but right now pink. I want this to be under the, wait. Isn't this over the shirt? I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. I want to put this under the shirt. That's what I want. Okay, now normally, like I said, I wanted this to be over, these love handles over the shirt, so yeah, I know. But this, I want it to be under, and I don't care too much. Because I already erased, I did erase the part where it was green for the shirt anyways, where the love handles are, so I mean, I don't care too much. Wait, what am I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyways. Right. Nani? Where's the music? Wait, why did I click? Alright.
For some reason, your baby falls asleep whenever reggaeton plays on YouTube Music. Strange? Maybe. But you're thankful for whatever puts your baby to sleep. Now, you're just hoping they don't wake up during this ad. Upgrade to YouTube Music Premium and get uninterrupted
So I'm gonna make sure I'm
ad-free
still
music.
streaming.
More non-stop reggaeton, more non-stop sleep. Start a trial on us.
Oh, yeah.
Terms and
Okay.
conditions apply.
Anyways. Where the love handles are, so I mean, I don't care. Alright, yeah, the music's actually perfect as I'm listening to it. It's actually good. Alright. Wait, Let me just check. Has anyone commented? No, okay. Why would they? Anyways, I'll have the pants on a layer below the wrist part, I guess. The shirt and the love handle part. Because yeah, what was I gonna? Yeah, I guess I already did it. Wait, no. Oh, I know, cause yeah, this is gonna be the pants color. What am I? Like, what was this? Sometimes it's good to just erase everything and just look at. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this, yeah, okay. I know what I did. Alright. We're gonna do something. But now, see, I can just erase this fine. It won't do anything, it won't erase anything else. So what is wrong with this shirt? What is this? Anyway, we'll fix it in a second. I don't care. Add that back again. This part right here is another wrinkle. Like another wrinkle in the shirt. This is the top part. A wrinkle in like the, whatever this is called, the crotch area type thing. But yeah. That's good. Always make the skin also like the base layer, the lowest layer. That's why I didn't want the hair above the skin, below the skin, because the skin you could just go wild with and you just add everything on top. Because obviously also our hair is on top of our skin, it's after our skin, so I mean, I would hope so. I'll just erase this down. Why don't I just zoom in? Yeah, this isn't gonna fill, is it? You know it's not gonna fill when it shows that. Right. No, also like we can just, doesn't matter because it's under everything. I don't really know too much how their fill system works, where like it can let in some gaps or whatever that happens with like Clip Studio or all that. I don't understand how it works too much because sometimes it doesn't. Is it enclosed in fill? You see, I don't understand. Oh, this is with the lasso. That's oh. I just don't like going around the whole object too much and then just fill it in, because sometimes there's just like little lines after. I mean, I guess I'll just have to do it this way.
It's been a long day. You're taking a relaxing bubble bath, finding your inner zen while chaos occurs
Also, sometimes just be really flowy with how you're just coloring or painting. Just kind of just stroke it. I mean, that sounds really okay. Just, you know what I mean. Just do do strokes, right? Be kind of flowy with it. Just go where, I guess, the pen takes you. It's even more annoying. But just try to do that, and you'll see, like, you don't have to, like, always get every single line or whatever. Just try to make your painting or drawing or whatever just have life to it. What song? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this song. We'll pause that. But yeah, it'll give it more. I think I accidentally did the outside. Or I don't even know what it did. But you see what I mean? Oh yeah, that's not gonna. And maybe it's this right here. I don't know. Because I would, like I said, I thought that it wouldn't let in, like it would close gaps. But I mean, I don't really understand how it works. Maybe there's probably certain things you have to do. I don't know. I'm still really new to this program. So don't judge me too much. I just got it. But yeah, we can. When it's on the very lowest layer, just be really fluid with it. Just. Because it's lower than it's the lowest thing besides the skin, so everything will go over it. Even if it kind of goes out of the edges, just let it go out of the edges. You can always fix it later, and it just. I used to not like to do this because I'm I'm kind of like same thing with the colors. I like having the colors right the first time, not trying to change the colors because of the values. I just like having everything perfect the first time, and I don't like having to. If I see something like this, I like just automatically fix it instead of or like this. I like to automatically fix it instead of something outside of the lines, like coloring outside of the lines, instead of doing it later or whatever. Just because I'm really particular with that. But honestly, just try to just try to flow. Make your color, just do it like lines or just how you paint. Just try to make it really flowy. Also, I'm pretty sure I downloaded these brushes from the asset store. I don't know where they are. But these watercolor brushes I thought were pretty cool. I don't know where they are though. Anyways, I'll find them. No, I'll just use the default. There's really good. They have really good brushes though in this program. Krita did too, for being like free. But like, I mean, they really have good brushes. Is it in here? I don't know. I'll find it later. I don't want to just bore you guys by doing that. You probably can fill it now, but I don't know what the hotkey is for the fill tool. See, this is what I mean, like, what's making it not fill? I just don't understand. Maybe, yeah, okay. Maybe it's this. Okay, yeah, I understand. Never mind. That made sense. Not in a sarcastic way, like it actually made sense. Also, let's erase this. I don't know, what layer did I do this on? This is a good trick also with Clip Studio. Hold Control and Shift, and you can just, this is also a good trick on, so you don't have to, like, if you have tons of layers, you don't have to scroll through them all. You can just Control Shift, do like it'll open a square, you like, and just put it through the color you want, and it'll just select that layer. Which is really, no, I think I have color, yeah, under this, so that's like some of this, like the pants, yeah, that's why it selected this, the pants layer, because I have some color from the pants, but it'll tell you what's mainly on this layer, which is really cool. But if there's also, like, if there's nothing besides that card, like this, if I want to find out what layer this is on, love it. Alright, so I go there, and it'll automatically put you on that layer, which is so helpful. And so now I just got it. That's a really good trick. Also, like, again, like, if you don't want to scroll through all your layers, but also for finding stuff like that, if you don't know what layer something's on. I have like my line art's sketchy even when I try not to make it sketchy. Like, even my line art's, mainly because I never had my line art sketchy because I always thought that you couldn't make it sketchy, but right when I found out, like, I mean, because I just, for whatever reason, always thought that line art could never be sketchy. Like, it always had to be perfectly beautiful, and that's just not true. Like, sometimes line art, you can, if you're going for that type of style, it can be more sketchy. You know, I mean, I don't have like really sketchy line art, but I don't try to make my like line art perfectly straight anymore. You know, like I used to, like, I just recorrect it every time until like it looked perfect. Now I kind of just, you know, don't worry too much, because at the end of the day, like, it's just art, right? And so, yeah, so, I don't know. Now I just, obviously this is a sketch, but, like, again, like, it's a sketch to make it, the lines look more flowy. Yeah, I think we've done most of the flats besides the shoes. The shoes will just probably be on one layer. Wait, what? Hold on, what the hell is below? That's, okay. Alright. So what is this, pants? I think this is pants, yeah. Alright. We want the shoes above probably the pants, definitely, and below the wrist things. These things right here. That's what I'll do. Because also you kind of just gotta think in reality, like, would these shoes be over or under these, like, you know what I mean, like the pants or whatever. And in reality, they would be under. But I'll just make them over the pants just so I can save. So I, like, if I have any, you know what I mean, any mistakes. This song's really good. I don't even, what song is this? Alright, crap. I didn't even realize. I was playing random songs. I gotta add this song, crap. Crap, I'm gonna be copyrighted. Ah. Fun. Honey. Be right back. I'm not really back, but oh my god. I think I need it. Can I set it to, like, repeat the playlist? For alright, I'm not gonna add it in the description because I don't even remember all the songs. I'm not gonna go with my history. I'm just gonna hope they don't. It's only been on for a little bit. That song actually is good though, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel like a loser. I feel like a loser. Anyways, how long has it been doing that? Shuffle play. Playlist settings. Band settings. I don't know how do I, like, set this to repeat? Oh yeah, somebody, like, okay, I'll tell you guys about this in a second. I don't even want to turn back the music on because I'm afraid that it's gonna repeat. I gotta figure that out. Anyways, it's gonna be no music for a bit. All right. Anyways, I found out. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. Okay, I think it's just been that song, really, that's been playing that I didn't add. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this anime I've been really obsessed with. I think it's called Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah. Oh, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to see that for a while until I get a second monitor, which I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know when I'm gonna use a second monitor, but anyways, yeah, what I was talking about was that this anime Rent a Girlfriend it's a really good anime. I've been obsessed with it. It's so good. Now it came out on Friday, and I still haven't watched the newest episode. So I mean, I guess you can't really call me obsessed. too much, but I really liked it. And like way back, I think like almost a year ago, not when this video was released, but a while ago, on YouTube, I saw this video called like the day in life of a mangaka or whatever. I think you probably, this is a very popular video, and basically showing like the life of this mangaka. And like this was way before. Okay, anyways, I'll just talk about that later. This is a day. You guys can probably see where this is going. This is a day in the life of the mangaka, and I was thinking like, wow, this manga that this guy's making looks actually genuinely good. Now I never researched it because I didn't really care too much, but I was just like, wow, that's cool. And also, not to mention, this man was a complete weeb. He was watching Quintessential Quintuplets also while he was making, like, they showed him watching Quintessential. Like, if you guys don't know what Quintessential Quintuplets is, it's a great show. It's like another harem, but it's a good show, let me tell you. But it's funny because he was watching Quintessential Quintuplets too while he was working on the manga. For his manga. And then, way later, I find out on this YouTube video, he was referencing that video, and he was saying, Rent a Girlfriend. And I'm like, wait, what? Nani? Because, like, he probably called, they were probably saying on the video, I haven't watched the video, like, since then, I think. I was gonna rewatch it, but, like, the video in the day in the life of a mangaka, and he was, like, they probably mentioned that the manga or whatever is maybe called Rent a Girlfriend or whatever, I just didn't pay attention. Because, you know, obviously, I mean, it was before, obviously, the anime came out. But now, like, yeah, so, he was working on the manga for Rent a Girlfriend. That's what basically I wanted to say, which is really cool because I found out way later. So, I mean, I just found that kind of cool. And then somebody, I just realized in a comment said, like, because I said, wow, what a true weeb. He's, like, he's watching Quintessential Quintuplets while working on Rent a Girlfriend, and then somebody replied like, oh, like, and then I put like Quintessential Quintuplets, it sucks that it's delayed, because here's the thing, it said Quintessential Quintuplets said it was gonna be like starting January, so that like January this year, well, like the beginning of this year basically. And I was waiting for it. Like, I remember it was specifically like January 10th or 11th. One of those. I think it was like 10th. And I was waiting like that day. And we were at school. I remember just talking to like. I think I haven't shown him on this channel, but on my gaming channel, like if you guys are from there, you guys probably know Martin. Or if you're one of my like friends at school that's watching this, you guys know Martin. My friend, and I was just like, because I told him about the show, and he still hasn't watched it, but he really wants to, because I haven't told him that the mangaka who made Rent a Girlfriend, because I've also told him about Rent a Girlfriend, was watching Quintessential Quintuplets. That's probably gonna make him want to watch both now, because he hasn't watched Rent a Girlfriend yet. It's still airing, but anyways, so we were just waiting there, and I remember the whole day, it was like, I was like, just waiting to get home, and I never saw it, like, it never came out on Crunchyroll, and I was getting so pissed, and I thought it was just, it was postponed, or, like, it was dropped, and then, apparently, I saw, like, the trailer, like, last night, it says, it was supposed to be October, but then delayed because of Corona to next January, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm almost positive they said it was January this year, so they just delayed it a whole year. Anyways, enough of that. I have so much other anime to watch. When it comes, I'll watch it. I mean, I'll be satisfied until that comes, because I have so much other things to do. Anyways, yeah, so this is where I think, where I want the shoes to be. Well, I make the shoes. Well, I don't remember. What color are the shoes? I honestly don't remember. Yeah, so it's like the same color as the hair. These aren't, I mean, these are somewhat desaturated. This is desaturated. These, I mean, obviously, again, like, I made these pants more saturated. I'll change it less saturated when I change the colors. But yeah, so they're the same as, what else is pink on here? I don't think, besides her hair. Nothing else is really pink, because I thought the wrists, like, again, were pink, but they're green. Because that's what I remembered them. But then I just wanted to be sure, because I remember that I drew her wrists pink on the webcomic, and then, but I also remember them being green, and then I also remembered that, oh, my webcomic is at the very beginning where she's wearing a different outfit, so it's gonna have different colors. Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, I'll just use this blue, but maybe a bit less saturated. I don't really care. They're not gonna. I don't really care about values too much, because I don't. It's like one of those things. I feel like that. I mean, I don't want to call myself an amateur. I kind of am with painting, but in art, I don't say I'm really an amateur. But the thing is I feel like when people first start art, it's just always that thing where, like, they're telling you, like, art class or just videos on YouTube are always telling you, oh, use guidelines. And then whenever, you're first starting out in art, you're like, oh, what's the point of guidelines? It's so bad. I can easily just, maybe I'm not the best at drawing, but I can probably do this without guidelines and it'll look fine, right? And then eventually we start doing guidelines, because we eventually realize the purpose of adding guidelines and how much it actually helps art, like, with drawing. But, like, I feel like that's me right now with values, whereas I know values are important. You guys are probably some of you are gonna hate me for this. Like, I know values are important and I use them a lot, like, in, like, art and stuff, but, like, for, like, in the very beginning of, like, grayscale or just, like, differentiating values, so keeping them different colors at the very beginning, I just don't understand really the point. I guess it's really just to make your colors more even. What the hell? To make your colors more even. Which I know. But at the same time, I just feel like it's still kind of pointless. Like, I guess I gotta find out why they do this. Because I'd rather just have it because I've always done it just the normal colors first. I'm just always done the actual color palette first. I don't paint too much also, so I don't know. I mean, obviously everyone uses values like black and white, but I've never really tried, like, considerably, like, taking into consideration, like, oh, this one's darker than the other. Well, I have for shading, obviously. But for flats, like, just laying in flats, what's really the point? Whether one's darker than the other. Because to me, like, I already know the colors. I mean, I guess this makes more sense now. I guess it's for paintings that, you don't know the color schemes of. Obviously, I know her, and I already have her color palette, so I guess this is kind of pointless. Or if you wanted to make a color palette, like, you knew a character, but you wanted to change their color palette or whatever, then I guess. But, like, okay, that makes more sense. Because if you were to do it on a character that you already know the color palette, what's the point? Because you already know the values and colors you want to choose. So, I mean, this is kind of pointless. Now I understand more. Let me add more to this shirt. But, I mean, I might just do it like this now because I'm already kind of hooked into doing it. It's kind of fun, just playing around with colors. But also, it's sometimes hard for me to find colors after, or change colors, at least on this program I found, after I've already done them. If that makes any sense? Because I don't know. Because I have, like, certain colors I want each thing to be, but it can be a little bit off. I don't care. It's a painting, right? It's not in my comic. I don't care. I don't know if this is even going to be a scene in my comic. Now, this is what I envisioned it to be in my comic, but I might not have this specific pose or scene. I mean, maybe somewhat, but you know what I mean? Like, I want this to be in my comic, but it's obviously not going to be like this. But, like, also this thought out and stuff, too, but just somewhat. How long is the stream going on for? I like how, like, for whatever reason, now it says excellent connection. Because for whatever reason, for the past few, like, minutes, whenever I've checked on this, it says, like, poor connection. Now it just randomly says excellent. I don't even know. I mean, I did stop the YouTube videos that shouldn't really matter too much, right? I don't know. Maybe it should. Maybe it does. I'm not going to do the swans right now because I'm going to need to search it up and take studies on swans. I don't know too much about them yet, and I don't want to do that on stream. I'll do that off stream, but I'll just try to do as much as I can with her. Wait, did I seriously? Alright, good, okay. I was gonna say, did I seriously put the shoes on the same way as the shirt? Okay. And, I mean, it doesn't matter, they're far away. I would have just kept them, but... Shoes. Alright, boys. Girls. Whoever you are. So I don't care too much. Yeah, I can't undo that. That's what I like. I mean, I think most programs did create were you able to undo like where you moved layers? I don't know. But I'll just try to wing the colors. They don't have to be perfect. But like again, like the hair is the same as the wrist, so I'll just probably color. I'll take my eyedropper and move that to other spots, but for everything else, I'll just kind of do it my own. So yeah, let's start with hair. Just Control U. Brings up this. Also, I could just find a new color for it too if it's too hard, but this kind of just already changes the color for me, which is kind of cool. So I want her hair's more pink. This is more colder purple. I gotta keep going. It's not this pink though. Yeah, it's more of like a reddish pink. That's pretty good. Again, like you want to keep it low saturation for when you're first starting your flats, like with your flats, because you want to build up the paint. Let me get that. Just like alright color. Let me actually chip away at some of this stuff. Make it a little bit more refined. Actually, no, never mind. I thought that this was supposed to be... Nah, this is part of her hair. Right, I guess that's fine. See, you see what I mean? Like, I just try to always refine things when they don't necessarily need to be refined. Because also, it just helps to not always refine everything to give it more of that just, like, smooth painterly style. Which is what I want, which was what I'm going for. Alright. Now we'll just... Wait, no. Alright. Love handles. They're green. This is all green. Alright. That's that. Actually, we'll do the earring last. The shirt's triggering me. Let's change the shirt. Nothing else is... you see the pants are kind of like under the shirt a bit. That's why when I chose the color, like tried to select this color to get on this layer, it selected both layers. Anyways, I think you guys get what I mean. Control U. This shirt is yellow. Right. But obviously, I want to start more saturated, but I really can't. This is the least saturated I think I can go. I guess we'll just build up from there. That's fine. Alright. I think this... What layer is this? It's from the shirt. I'm confused. I don't know why the shirt has this, but... Alright. We'll just build up saturation as we go. These are all green, so it doesn't matter. It's kind of hard, like, again, to tell because these are green. I can kind of look at where here. It's more of a blue. This is kind of more what I want. I mean, this is really desaturated. I don't know if it should be this desaturated. Maybe I'm making more mistakes. Like, again, it doesn't matter too much, though. Like, I don't think. But, I mean, I guess finding, like, doing these values early... Because also, that's like what happened to the guidelines, right? You actually apply guidelines and then you realize, like, oh, this helps. With this, I realized that when I'm actually applying the colors from the values, that I force myself to kind of make the colors more saturated or less saturated. So I don't know if that really matters, but that's a sketch, isn't it? Do pants next. Make it the same color. I set this all transparency. And should just be able to fill it in. This is starting to look pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I am starting to really dig this. I think it's just the fill tool doesn't get everything. You just kinda, what happened with the shirt? But I mean, it really helps. Because the fill tool for Krita, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the worst thing about that program, the fill. It's obvious that I closed the lines, like, it's just like a black border around everything. And it makes no sense. I don't know what's wrong with the Creator's like fill tool. It makes me not want to use the fill tool. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's like, I think creating some of these lines, maybe not. Maybe I'm just now realizing it. Yeah, maybe because I had it on green. I had some of the lines, like, well, it was green, so it was a darker color. Now I'm starting to realize that there's more of these lines like this because I made it a lighter color. Or at least less saturated color, too. But yeah.